for those who would have seen, first and foremost, Ian Wright's video in responding to what happened with Marcus Rashford. So you may have seen or heard that Rashford was seen flipping the finger, giving the finger to some fans because of whatever transpired after the game that United lost, and so he's responded. And then I've seen the post by Rashford apologizing about it, saying that he's human and this and that, and he had a moment of weakness or whatever. However he described it, but he basically was saying, look, he's only human, and also saying like he didn't put his finger up. It was an index, whatever he was trying to say. So then Ian Wright posted a video message with a whole, basically saying, what are you apologizing for? Don't apologize. Don't give this is the problem. Fans can give abuse and everything else like that, and then when you respond, then you're the one that's in the wrong, and then you're the one that has to apologize. He says, don't do it. Don't give them people no foothold. And he's right, as much as people will say Ian Wright's a hypocrite, because when Xhaka did something similar to Arsenal fans, he was saying, he needs to be stripped of the captaincy, and he needs to apologise to the Arsenal fans, and people are saying, he's a hypocrite for that. But let's just look at it for what it is. Let's just look at this incident isolated, yeah? Let's just look at Rashford. Imagine all the stuff that Rashford has done beyond football, especially over the pandemic. The amount of kids he's fed more, the amount of kids he fed, basically, and he got the government to shift themselves in how they were approaching this whole school meal stuff. So he's practically fed us a nation of school kids. Part of the Euros, the abuse he got for missing a penalty, his form hasn't been the greatest. Man U, as much as that's my team, have been a shed of a team. He's been in and out the team. Form's been terrible. All the stuff happening at Man U, the Greenwood scenario, it's just, Man U's just a terrible mess. He don't look like himself playing on the pitch as it is. He's not reached the highest form. And then he's had a moment, and then he's apologising. And then Ian Wright is saying, nah, don't apologise. And you know what? When you look at that context and just that in itself, that's correct. He's taken the X amount of abuse. When he was racially abused for missing it, the amount of abuse that him, Sancho and Saka received, unbelievable. Unbelievable amount of abuse. And it seems to be like, they can take all this abuse because they're paid how much thousands of pounds each week. They must be able to take it. And then anytime they turn on a fan who's abusing them, they have to come and apologise. What kind of foolishness is that? So I'm with Ian Wright on this one. I'm with Uncle Wright on this one. Yeah. Don't apologise when you receive abuse. That you have to just take it. Maybe people think, how's that showing? How's that showing forgiveness and grace? Sometimes we can't allow people just to abuse us, and we just allow that to continue. So the amount of stuff that he's had done to him as a young man with a lot of stuff on his shoulders, can't always just turn around and just apologize when you've done something, especially in the heat of a moment. Sometimes you just have to just process it and allow the dust to settle. But already people wanted to get the pitchforks out and attack him for how he responded and how he reacted. And he's right, he is human. Shouldn't use that as an excuse, but that's a reason. Yeah, that's a reason. So I'm glad Ian Wright kind of jumped onto that and told him not to. Many people would disagree with that and call Ian Wright a hypocrite, and even say that I'm a hypocrite for even bringing it up, but that's how it is. So well done, Wrighty. Well done.
Thank you for watching the content we're putting out. Listen, make sure that you are liking, subscribing and following us on all our social channels, including patreon.com. Make sure you're finding us on there to support what we do so we can support you. And remember,